We've been working on a side project behind the scenes. Surprise, surprise, you guys know how we roll. This building has been fully renovated so far. It used to be a log garage that's built in the 80s. It was rotting from the floor up. However, we were able to save the roof trusses and the roof itself. We jacked it up, pulled the logs out, dropped the roof back down on the walls, added siding, doors, and windows. I added all brand new electric. Now I need to add an HVAC system, and this renovation's almost complete. And the unit's gonna sit roughly off the ground right here, and it's gonna be right here, hanging on channel. The first thing I'm gonna do is cut some 1.5" channel. I'm gonna mount it on the exterior of the shop, and we're gonna use that to build a rack to hold the condenser in the air. This space is like 15 3/4 of an inch center. We'll lock into place, and once that's in place, we'll grab the unit there on top.
It's gonna be amazing. We're gonna have enough room for racks, for all soap. We can organize all the candles by scent.
It'll be such better relocation.
It's gonna be a game changer.
Oh yeah. This one's gonna be a doozy, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go! Ah.
You wanna go your side first or mine?
Go ahead, go. Get it up.
Hold on. I literally can't believe I just did that. I'm so impressed with myself right now.
Well, keep on, you get the light side, okay? Come on, have the entire cool on the side. Be careful, okay?
Yeah.
Make sure it gets on there. All right. Okay, cool. This should be pretty good. All right, I got isolators I'm gonna put on here too that it came with.
Okay.
But good job, girl. I mean, I'm super proud of you.
Thanks.
Looks good. Looks how it's supposed to look, you know?
As Josh mentioned, you don't need an HVAC technician to install this system. However, it is recommended that you hire an electrician. In my case, I married one.
Yep. 14 years, retired electrician. Only come out of retirement because she pays very, very well.
He's free of charge.
Before I lock down the unit, I need to install 4 isolators. All they are is little rubber pads. They're gonna go under each of the feet of the condenser. What they do is help stop vibration. So once that's done, we gotta start the next easy task, my favorite task, the electric. I gotta disconnect them out, I got some wire to pull, and we got some wire terminations to do. Hi girls, have fun.
I think we should get some of everything, soaps and candles.
I agree. Having both our cafe and the candle shop right next to each other makes it super convenient for us. Whenever we're here, we can just sneak next door, restock on everything, and bring it back over to load up on the shelves at the cafe. But this building that we're in right now is meant to be apartments. We've just been using it as our manufacturing place for the soap and the candles temporarily until we could renovate a more ideal open space like the building that we're installing HVAC in today. Right now, all of our labels, all of our wicks, all of our packaging materials in different molds, different oils and different waxes are all stored in a different spot of this building than the other rooms in which we're actually like pouring candles and we're making soap. So it's just not a completely ideal setup. And once we are in the cute little strawberry colored building in the back, we're gonna have a wide open space for bigger racks to store our soaps on while they cure, large stainless steel tables rather than the rickety fold out tables. Everything is pretty much temporarily set up in here because it's a small business startup. So you start with what you have and then you grow and you work, and this business has been rapidly growing, which has been super exciting. And now it is finally time to move.
I need to pull a 10-2 home run from the panel. I'm gonna pull it through the rafters, down through the wall, penetrate the exterior of the wall, get a 60 amp fuse, disconnect, mounted, wired up. I'm gonna go through, get a piece of Liquid-Tight from the disconnect, come up, tie into the side of the unit. I'm gonna wire everything through, but I cannot turn anything on yet. The reason why is we've gotta get the line set, hooked up, open the valves up. If we don't do that and we turn it on, it will mess the system up. So we gotta be sure that we don't turn anything on. I'm gonna go ahead for safety precautions, leave my 2 fuses out so I cannot turn it on. But I'm gonna go through right now and wire everything up. For my disconnect, I have a 10-2 coming in. The 10-2 is gonna be 2 hot and a ground. The copper is my ground. My black's my line 1 going in. Got my whites, my line 2. I'm gonna tie it down in the breaker at the panel. I'm gonna go ahead and tape everything red, because typically white signifies it's neutral. There's actually 240 bolts coming into here, so you have 120 on this leg, 120 on that leg. By the time I ground in on my load side, and you see how it's all wired up, you have 120 volts in, 120 volts. It actually ties in, comes out, and goes to the outdoor unit. For the condenser side itself, it's the easy part. I pulled all stranded wire, so I had to put a stake-on the green ground, because I have a ground screw right there. For the black and the red, I unscrewed. You have line 1, line 2. I know if you look at it, it's a different color from what's up top. That's factory wiring. I'm not worried about the factory wiring. Line 1 on our side is black, the line 2 on our side is red. That's how it stays. Our line 1's black, or line 2 is red. That's how we keep it. We're done out here for now. The next step, we got to pull the line set from the air handler back out here to the condenser. When we pull that, we're going to pull the thermostat wire with it, and we'll tie that thermostat wire in once we get the line set tied in. That's us right there, so we're going to penetrate. You guys may remember we installed a ducted system at the chapter house. We also have Mr. Cool units inside the A-frame and also our powerhouse. This right here is also a Mr. Cool unit. They're DIY friendly, they're easy to install. The thing about these systems, they're all pre-charged. I don't need an HVAC technician, and I'm almost done. You hold that in and I'll unroll it and hop up that ladder and push it through the hole. I'll go through the rafter side. I'll grab it as you feed. I'll pull it to the inside unit.
All right, got it.
Hey, look at me. Pull it out.
Got it stuck.
Look.
I'm an HVAC damsel in distress.
Okay, let's have the concrete guy try to do HVAC work.
All right, here we go. Is that fine?
That'll work.
Okay. It's in. More?
More, yeah. More. Yep. More. More. What you got?
A lot. My shoulders are burning.
Oh. I ain't 6, girl. With the pack.
What do you mean?
You're about 12 past. Okay.
That's 12?
Easy 12.
Okay, well, you know.
Easy 12.
Measuring's not my strong suit.
I know it's not. Okay, well, I need to go inside. I gotta pull some more. So look, we need this thing to come down nice and neat and tie into the unit. So I need roughly 6 inches where the end of this line set is, where it ties into the unit. Okay, roughly 6 inches.
I know, but like, my thing is, this is the part where it's tying into.
Correct. Yeah.
No, I don't know, I just felt like that was like 6 inches past.
Okay, so 18. You got a good 20 inches past. So it's fine. You know the trick. There goes 6.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
Right?
I got a bus.
All right. Let me go look up my hole real quick.
All right. You say when.
All right. No, hold on. You tell me when. I can't see. Okay? I'm gonna give it a pull. I'll say pull. I'll say feed. You push, and make sure it's good. 6 inches.
6 inches, boss. More?
How's it look?
I'm not cut out for this job. I already forgot your directions.
I mean, looks good, girl.
Really?
Yeah, it's close enough. I can tie it in, then I can work it to the wall and push it in, you know? I think you did a fantastic job.
Thank you. Just as we've poured our time and energy into building our own home over the past couple of years, we've also at the same time poured our heart and soul into building a couple of different family-run businesses, from our cafe to our soap and candle company, and this building is a major turning point for us. Just as we've had to add new paint, new walls, new windows, we also need a reliable HVAC system that's going to keep the place warm in the winter months and also cool in the summer months. The Mr. Cool Central Ducted DC Inverter Heat Pump is a convenient and high efficiency solution to central HVAC for us, and just as Josh mentioned, it's super simple to install, but it also gives us the result that we need, because this is not only going to be a soap shop forever. Eventually we do expect that we're going to grow out of here and it's going to be an apartment, it's going to be a living space for somebody, and so we want them to have total comfort once this converts from a business to a living environment. Since it's a hyperheat product, it will keep the home warm and low temperatures with enhanced heating capabilities when other pumps oftentimes start to struggle. This system comes with a thermostat and a remote control, so it has absolutely everything we need to get it up and running, and it also has a 10-year warranty. That's a parts and a labor warranty, plus an additional 10-year compressor warranty with no registration required. Our Mr. Cool system provides the perfect, efficient comfort at the right price point, which is so important to us because we are just a small family startup, and this is exactly what we need for comfort. If you guys are looking for a system to get comfortable with today, I'll leave a link for you guys in the description box below, or you can go to mrcool.com.
Typically, before we pull any wire or make any terminations, we always want to look at our nameplate so we can see what size wire to pull and any max overcurrent protection we need on here. So if you're looking at the minimum circuit ampacity for this unit, it shows 20.5 amps. So that's going to be 10 wire. So we're going to pull a 10-2 to the unit. You look down here, it says max fuse. We're going to fuse this unit at 35 amps at the disconnect. So at the disconnect, we have 35 amp fuses. We're done outside. Now we're going to go inside, make our terminations, get this thing turned on. The minimum circuit ampacity shows 4 amps. So we put a 14.2. Max fuse is 15 amps. So we're good. 14.2 is good enough. Let's pull this cover off and wire it up. My black wire will go to my line 1. My white wire will go to my line 2. And my bare copper wire will go to the ground.
We're doing pretty good for an electrician and a concrete guy.
I know. I agree, you know, but it's not a hard system. It's
DIY.
DIY. Before I put the cover back on, I'm going to tie the 2 line sets into the air handler. As you guys can see, it's laying on its side. That's a nice thing about these units. They can go vertical or on their sides. The last 2 times we did use the Mr. Cool units, we had to put them on their side because we're in such tight locations. All we need to do is wire up the panel. The wire that comes from the outdoor condenser, I'm gonna land it on a 2-pole 40. It's gonna be 40 amps, so for the inrush of power that comes in, does not trip. It is gonna be fused at 35 amps at the disconnect. The air handler on the inside comes in, it's gonna tie into a 2-pole 15. It's 14 wire going to that breaker. So that's it, we're done. All we need to do now is turn open the valves on the units and fire it up. All right, both valves are open on the indoor and outdoor unit. I'm gonna install my 35 amp fuses. All right, it's 1. All right, 2, let's fire it up. All right, you ready? Here we go.
I hear it.
It's on.
I can feel it.
Getting cold?
Yeah, you gotta come over here. I hope you realize that this is a huge milestone moment for our little business.
I know, it's nice. It's we're trying to do these big times, you know? A 900 square foot building.
We're moving on up.
It's exciting. So we are gonna turn it off. We're not done with the ductwork yet. They're gonna branch off that main trunk line and come down. And we're gonna have duct sticking or popping through the ceiling to cool this place down. But the air handler's installed, everything's wired up, it's making cold air. So it's a good feeling, you know? We're right there at the end and ready to close this thing up. The electric's done, that's done. All we need to do is the drop downs for the vents, and we're in business, baby. We're closing it up and we're gonna be cranking out some soap and candles.
We're moving in.
Yes.
I walk this road, it takes me home where skies are blue. I walk this road because I know it leads to you. No matter when, no matter what, I have a place to go.
Everybody's getting sorted today. We have buyers for all the lambs. All the ram lambs, so small little guys, they're all getting sold. We're gonna keep all the mature ewes, but all the young ewes, they're gonna go too.
Just about every year we'll retain some ewe lambs depending on who it is.
Yep.
And we are keeping 1 ewe lamb. Lily's
daughter. Yes.
And Daddy.
And Dottie.
Separate him first.
Yeah, come on, big lady. We know
Come out.
who you are. See what you are.
These are both marking sticks. We're gonna use the red for the girls and we're gonna use the blue for the boys. We'll just do a little stripe down their back and it's gonna make it easy to identify who is who for the people when they come to buy them.
Good job. Good job, good job. Get some heavy hitters in there, okay?
Be careful. It's in the corner. Get him.
Good job! Gently pull his chin up. Hold his chin up. That'll keep him from going forward.
Do it this way.
Hold him, hold him.
I am.
Can you mark him or do you want me to mark him?
I got it. Okay, where do you want to mark?
Right down his back. There you go.
There we go.
Perfect. You did a good job. You're free to go.
Don't worry, buddy. Let you free
Okay.
soon.
You're safe with us.
All right. There you go, buddy. You're free.
You're free.
We got 2 more to go.
All right. For Lily's daughter, do like an X or a cross so we can know it's Lily's daughter and we're keeping her.
Pink here.
There you go.